Good morning, good morning. Hello. Tap in, you guys, tap in. Double tap that screen. Got this newspaper. I was gonna make box heads with it, but I did not. So now I have extra newspapers to use. Isn't that nice? And not nice. Isn't that just so sweet? Oh, son of a gun. Son of a gun. It's okay. Ugh. It's not like this was an important tub or anything. On a hole that says drainage, but that's it, you know? Drainage but doesn't escape. That's what I want. This is how we open cans in my house growing up. This is actually still how I kind of open cans sometimes. Right. Really think a nail would have done a lot better, but that's okay. Hopefully the sides are a little bit more sturdy. Come on, my guy, go through. But not totally. I just wanted a hammer and nails. Perfect. It's exactly the kind of hole I wanted. Nice. Anybody guess what this is for? Anybody guess what this is for? This has got to be rage bait, but a drill, please, for the love of God. I know a drill would be so much better. I don't know where a drill is. I'm not in control of the tools. No chair or nothing. What? Anyways, my flower bed. Glad all the rejects came out today. The frustration is real. The frustration is so real because this would be so easy. A nail with a hammer. That's all I needed was a nail and a hammer so I could be like, bloop, bloop, bloop. Which, realistically, I could open the container and get one. But also, that's not my space. So I try to not. But I'm also like, come on, it's right there. I know that it's right on the other side of that door. I don't want to have to dig through some of his stuff, though. I am not going to cut myself. I know how to use a switchblade. Got a lighter. Heat the tip of the blade. That's a good idea. Let me go get my lighter. So dumb. If you heat the metal, you can make it easier to open the holes in plastic. I will do that. Thank you, guys. Wow. I appreciate that. Curious what the side hole is for. That is a big as pot to be using as a drainage pot. I have a worm farm. So this is gonna be my worm farm. I was just gonna let them out into the whole lawn. But for a peace of mind, I am gonna put this in this thing. What's up? I'm gonna put them in this thing. I do already have a couple buckets, but I think I'm gonna use those buckets for something else, or maybe as I get more. Yeah, I'm a worm farmer. I don't think this lighter works, so. Worms. You can poop in those buckets. I could. But I like to go behind the big wooden thing. Makes me feel more secure. Yes, yes, you do need the worms for fishing. I'm glad that you understand the concept. Do you understand the concept? They ran out of worms over at the store, so I'm like, I gotta get on this. It needs to be enough water for proper drainage, not so much that watering becomes constant. It should be able to hold water, but the soil shouldn't become saturated. Are you talking about for the worms? Are you talking about the worms? Are you talking about the plants? I feel super hyper-focused. I feel so hyper-focused. I feel like when I first lost my job and I was going to the store every day and buying boxes, and everybody was like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm just working on a new box head. And I was like, no, I'm actually not okay. But this one, I'm like, look, but this one means, regardless of how we're feeling in this moment, something's going to come up of this. So it doesn't matter. But I'm also like, are we like not okay? Or are we not okay? I think we're okay. It's weird because I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't actually know. I know that I'm not really being responsive to a lot of people. None of my close people have made me feel bad about it, but I just feel like a hyperfixation feels like, don't interrupt me. Like, say what you gotta say. I think somebody was trying to ask me on a date or something, like, this past week. And I just didn't respond. If I think it's a date, I'm just not gonna respond. Or like my girlfriend you know, I have to get back to her. I've been really late on responding about my trip and our trip, and I feel like guilty about that because I was so like on point like a month ago. And it's like, if people don't know me through my seasons, they don't know, like, oh, she gets like this is how she is, kind of. So it's just her usual. It's hard to explain that to somebody, like, hey, I have cycles where I cycle into this beast that just does a random stuff and then doesn't. I don't want to be interrupted. Like, you're going to be talking and I'm going to be calculating how much soil I need on my garden. You know, you're going to be talking or wanting my help with something, and I'm going to hurry, like, you along. Like, can you get to the point? What do you need? You need me to hold something? You need me to... What do you need? I got to figure out if this cardboard with the ink is bad for my garden or not. Hold on. Nobody understands. I think we're fine. The object heads were cool. They ended up being pretty cool. But, yeah, it is awkward being like, hey, I know I was totally on the strictest diet and working out 2 times a day and writing and reading, and I looked at that stuff like, no, not my body. And now I'm this animal. Now I'm this animal that will eat out of a can and rip the top of the can off with her teeth. Use a razor blade because that's just the simplest of all the tools. Believe both. Believe both. There we go. So the side holes are so the worms have air and oxygen going through the soil. The bottom holes are for the drainage because we don't want soggy mud soup for the worms. I like need to know what I need to do, but I also need to know like why. Why is super important for me. I remember my mom being like, don't shave your legs, and I was like, why? She left me like that. She was like, just don't touch this razor and don't shave your legs. I was like, why, Mom? She didn't tell me, so I did it anyways. I still don't know why. I think it was because it grows back like faster or something. I don't know. I still don't understand why she told me that. I'm not sure if she was trying to like get me to shave my legs, but it worked. I was like, okay, don't do this with this razor right here. All right, got it. Check. Gonna do it. I don't know, I'm still debating on if I'm going to go back to the store for a day or 2 out of the month. I still have the whole menu to do. I haven't done the menu at all, so people want to ask me questions or, you know, tell me what they want or what their needs are, and that's all great and dandy, but it's like nobody realized me going, I don't have a job. I am the job. I am in survival mode. Hello, hello. I'm just checking if there's any worm comments for my worms. Because if you're not adding to the worm farm, you're taking away from the worm farm. That's all I have to say about that, you know? Why did you lose your job? I didn't lose my job. I quit my job on a limb because I have ADHD, but also because I wanted to. I do have a lighter. What? So over here using matches like a dodo herd. Whoa, I have 2 lighters. Why? Why? Yeah. I'm feeling a lot of things, and it's a lot on my system. I'm so behind on my garden, it's sad. I need to pull weeds, take the dirt, add fertilizer, and plant some more things. Look, it's okay. If you add the cardboard, you don't have to do that. I was adding cardboard like, why am I doing this? But apparently the cardboard kills everything underneath, adds nutrients. So you don't have to pull the weeds is what I'm saying. You can just put the cardboard down. You have to wet it. I haven't wet it yet. I'm about to do that. And then mulch or like newspaper. And then, I'm sorry, cardboard. compost, mulch, topsoil. I don't know. You're gonna have to look it up like I do. It's gonna be awesome. Thank you, Superman. It is gonna be awesome. Gardening is a good way to be progressive. Exactly. And although I feel a little bit out of my brain, I feel like it feels good. I don't feel bad. That's not ADHD. Was not ADHD. Explain to me what is not ADHD. I'm excited. I love getting to discuss my disability. I think it's silly that they call it a disability, but I can see where. But I'm also like, is it though? Or does it just take all of my ability from one spot and move it all the way to this other spot? You know what I mean? Gotta get the job done. Exactly, exactly. Thank you for subscribing! By the way, you guys, I don't know if you guys can see, but we got monetized last night. I looked at it and it was a little melancholy. I was like, oh, nice. Use a Phillips screwdriver and heat up the tip to make the holes in the plastic pot faster. Thank you, thank you. I don't know where any of the screwdrivers are because they are not mine. I need to get my own tool set. I don't have my own tool set. It's one of those things where I'm like, I should have a tool set. I'm mad that I don't. But I do have this Phillips, Phillips. I got this really cool switchblade that this man gave me. He found it. He found this blade on a walk with his dog, and he gave it to me. And I was like, that's so sweet. Look, it's all dirty because I also know how to do drywall. And I drywalled my, what do you call that? I drywalled my wall. I fixed my wall, okay? No, I am being kind to myself. That's what I'm saying is I'm being kind to myself. I'm tending to myself, which right now to other people looks like I might be not responsive. I don't know. My closest friends are like, "Hey, it's okay. Stop apologizing. It's all good. You're good." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." Also, I'm sorry it's taking me 2 to 3 days to respond. Live streaming. I have a cold. I do have a cold. And I'm out here and I want to take this jacket off so bad. I should start a fire. A fire would make me happy, actually. I'm struggling to find things that will make me happy right now. But this is making me content. And it is making me joyful somewhere throughout it. I'm like, wow. And then I keep looking over my kids and they're like doing dirt stuff. And I'm like, wow, that makes me happy too. It's just not soaking in. It's like, I guess I'm not processing. I look stoned all the time. This is accurate. But I am not. I am not. I just look like it all the time. But I always get that. I feel like that's an ADHD thing too. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Especially when I'm drinking water in a cup. I always feel like, wow, somebody's gonna think that I'm getting lit right now because I'm dancing and I'm grooving and I'm moving and it's literally nothing in my cup. And then sometimes I'm paranoid. Other people, I know normal people don't go, wow, you're dancing with water in your cup. Somebody's gonna think that you're lit, girl. Stop it. Stop moving too much. I'm in my front yard. I have an acre. Nobody's looking at me. Why am I doing that? It smothers stuff. It does smother stuff. Like me. Dude, I pulled so many weeds up yesterday. Dude, I was gonna pull all the weeds up, and I'm so glad that I didn't, because I did not know the cardboard trick. People had said it repeatedly in here, but I hadn't actually looked it up. I would love to meet her and her fam bam. Aw, what's up, Texas? What's up? I feel like a lot of people say that, and then I feel super bad and guilty because I'm like, dang, people think I'm super cool to meet, and then I'm over here like, I'm busy. I'm busy. What did you need? What do you need? What's up? What do you need? No? You don't need me? Okay. I'm so in my own world a lot of the time, and I have to remind myself to get back into your world when we're together. I'm like, oh, shit. Unless I'm focused on listening, then I can be in there, you know? But, like, yeah, like, somebody had asked me to, we were going to connect. And I was like, okay. And they're like, I have some things planned. I'm like, that's cool. I heard you had some things planned. That's exactly why I didn't open your messages. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm like this. But also, I'm not sorry because I like being like this. Look for a lighter. Matches outdoors are not a good option. You are right. And I have 2 lighters in my pocket, Julio. I just didn't know. Cardboard is excellent way of preventing existing weeds from germinating. Thank you. Thank you. Shit, no. Natural fertilizer. I'm asking, like, a question, like, I was asking, like, a question, like, isn't that ADHD? Oh, yeah, no, it's ADHD. It is. It's really hard for me to separate what ADHD is. Like, when the therapist asked me what ADHD was, that was so weird to list that for her. I was like, all the things that I can notice are different about me? That's weird, lady. But okay, here we go. But apparently, oh my gosh! Thank you, Dodge. Thanks for the super chat. It does work. Wow. Wait a second. Let's figure this out. Oh, snap. I was able to heart it. That's cool. Open one. Good morning. Good morning. My name is in Egypt. Well, shoot. Let me catch up. Just a folding knife. Yep, a folding knife. That's all we need. Sheetrock. Yep, sheetrock. I sheetrock things. Did I eat breakfast? No, I came out here just as fast as I could to prepare. Forget about the blade. What other things you need to pick up? You're right. I need to get back to the ground. So I was just trying to catch up on the comments. I feel really bad, like, trying to catch up. And then, yeah. The best things take time. They do. They do. And we're going to figure it out. Would I arm wrestle you and break your arm? Yes, I would. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Boost my immunity. You need to heat it enough to pierce the plastic more easily. Use another tool, a screwdriver. Okay. I thought I was doing all right. Mulching with cardboard is great because its cellulose will feed the microorganisms in the soil and keep them protected. Nice. Yeah, I don't have any mulch, but I definitely need to get mulch. That's why I brought out the newspaper. What can we do? What can we do? You are joined in my world. You're in my world right now. Don't you see that, silly? You silly goose. I think that was enough. No, we're going to go all the way around, just in case, just in case. Just in case, and also just because I like fire and knives, it's a good combination. Yeah. Yeah, part of me is like, girl, you need a job. What are you doing? And another part is like, no, we're betting on ourselves. Remember? We're betting on ourselves. That's what we're doing right now. And then everybody else is like, oh, so you have more availability? No, I don't. I was racing all around yesterday trying to get the soil and I got some of those plants. Does it look like I'm struggling? I don't know. You guys were like, oh, you have to heat it up more. Does it look like I'm struggling? Because I am. Yeah, so I gotta make it so that there's no, dirt showing, so the weeds can't grow up between it. But I think that this is gonna be our basic layout. I think I might get some more, I don't know what I'm gonna get yet. I've been winging it the whole entire time, so I don't know. People are like, she's acting stupid. People are so mean on here. People are so nice on here, but sometimes people are so mean on here. It's not that I'm struggling with the holes, it's that I'm being extra careful with them because I'm a girl. I want them to go really well. I wish I would have done this on the bottom holes, but the bottom's a lot thinner, so I think that's why it wasn't working. Yeah, I love this dirty little knife. If somebody were to ever approach me, I would just stab them with a sheetrock dirt gardening knife. That's exciting. Guy came up to me on a bike yesterday. I was like, is it your day? Is today your lucky day, dude? Because it's not mine. Even though it was a really good day for me yesterday. I feel so lost in my little head, but also, like, it's locked. I probably need to journal. All the normal processing things like journaling, talking to my friends, chat GBTing, all the things that help me process, I'm not doing. So it's almost like I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that right now. I don't want to process right now. I just want to move. I didn't know how important it was to put the cardboard underneath the rock. Thought I had this whole rock part set up. I was so excited. But I need to make the rocks higher to raise the bed up more. Hoping that this being like kind of is coagulated cardboard isn't bad, because it's got this plastic crap on the outside. I don't know if that matters or not. Does anybody else know if that matters? The coagulated. You think that's important? Yoda, what's up? Fire is fun. How much can I bench press? I haven't tried to bench press since I hurt my shoulder. Looks like you're in the PNW clouds and trees. I am in the PNW. I love that I know what the PNW is because I did that silly assignment in high school. Some people need time off to find out what really makes them happy and what they enjoy doing. Plus, you got skills. You got this. Thank you. I appreciate that, Texas. I definitely am one of those people that needs that time and to figure out what they like. But also, I feel like this crushing weight of responsibility constantly looming over me. Holy crap. 95 likes. Great job, you guys. That's awesome. Thank you. That is cool. Tetanus 2000. Hi, Jim. The garden channel. This channel is constantly changing. I'm super impressed with what you've done. Thank you. Thank you, Yoda. I am too. I can't believe that I did this. I'm literally... Last night I was like, I'm never going back on YouTube ever again. I was like, I'm just going to become a top-notch gardener and sell my plants. I know that's messed up. That's a messed up idea. But I think that sometimes. I was thinking about just running away in general, so I don't want to be judged for that because I at least am honest about it. I feel like other people probably think the same thing about everywhere that they go. Or maybe not. It's one of my worst traits. It's starting to be an actual garden. That's awesome. I'm sure it'll be beautiful once it's finished. Thank you. Gone from grass to gardening. For real. Gardening. That was just grass a couple days ago. Now it's a garden. I would walk past this and go, so, what's this about? What's with the rocks? But nobody told me anything about rocks. I was just like, I remember the woman before here, she had a little tomato garden. She had tons of gardens, but she had a tomato garden. She was like, yeah, the rocks are really good because it helps the snakes like to crawl in between them and stuff, and so it's like free like poop. I think that's what she said. I don't fully remember. Does anyone in here know why cardboard killed the plants? Is that a highlighter in your pocket? No. It's actually lighters today. At the end, it's gonna look so amazing. I can't believe that we are this far and it's only been 2 days. Can I do a kickflip? No, but I can do a roundhouse kick. Will I dance? Will I dance? That is the question. Will I dance? Am I a happy person? I like to think so. I like to think I'm a happy person with like a sad soul. It's cool. Okay, I'm gonna take it that you're saying this. The soil is so good. We got so lighter in my pocket. Only my 2 favoriteest colors ever. Next to my actual favorite colors, which are burgundy and green. Bam! Blue and pink. One of my favorite color combinations. Love it. Okay, we're gonna use this anyways, because we don't have anything else. Also, my hands are feeling a lot of, like, they're feeling like arthritis-y. I'm kind of like, geez, man, the heck? Where's my grip strength? That's important to Elmo, you know? Gotta work on the grip strength. It's important. We definitely need a lot more rocks. Planted my snapdragons yesterday. And I planted my pomegranate tree and my kiwi tree. Cardboard kills weeds. Yes, it does kill weeds. Yes. Might incorporate that into my raised beds. Yes, yes. The rocks. What? Jesus is king. Jesus is king. I didn't know where that hat was though, so that's why I wore the orange beanie. I was like, it's a little bit chilly. My head is warm, then I don't have to worry about wearing extra layers on top. So. All right, I think that this is good. I'm just scared to dump our worm. I'm so scared to dump our worm. My worm babies. I'm gonna dig a little hole right here for this to go in better. I'm so scared that my plants are not going to make it for my garden. I'm like, hey, you guys, just wait. Just hold on. It's coming. I swear. I'm getting to it as fast as... Everybody's trying to interrupt me. They think that their stuff... I'm joking. I'm joking. I love that I'm loved. It's awesome. I got to do hair. Did half of my kid's hair yesterday. She missed school today because I didn't get around to finishing it because I was so consumed by the garden. I was like, I gotta get this done. I'm on a mission right now. If you're not helping with the mission, you are hurting the mission. That makes me an a-hole to say that. That's okay though. I don't mind being an a-hole. I don't mind. I even kind of like it. Kind of like it. Ha. I'm like having to Tetris all these rocks together so they stay decent, but they're not staying. Those ones look good. Been going around my property, finding all these giant rocks, digging them out. It's a lot of work. You wouldn't think it is, but it is. Even while I was working, I was like, dude, this is totally a workout. About to be so ripped just from gardening. To have body's about to be TT. I'm trusting the process. I feel like this cardboard is way too thick. Cardboard's like, dang, that's messed up, man. Look, me too, okay? You better let the air through, not the weeds. I've got green weave coming out of my back. She's doing green hair this time. Yeah, so ideally the rocks are supposed to help with the snakes, be also excited to come and poop all over my lawn. I think. No! I'm just gonna get some smaller cardboard. I just hate thinking that I'm putting all this dye into my gardens. It's like all of this has all this like dye on it that is literally. I mean, that can't be good for it. This is gonna be bad for it. What do you want to do with the cardboard? What will the purpose be? Because it has ink in it, and with contact with water, it will degrade, and that's not good for the earth. What? That was my concern. It not being good for the earth. Damn it. Okay, well, what about the newspaper? Newspaper also has ink in it. The cardboard helps smother any grass roots left behind, acts as a barrier for the plants above. It will degrade over time, but for a while it will block the grass roots from getting any sunlight. You look fit. Do you have biceps? I don't have biceps. Cardboard is the toxic waste feature. What? One thing is, I recommend using cardboard with no shiny side. I thought that too. Garden is looking nice. What are you gonna plant? We just got done planting potatoes and 3 sisters. 3 sisters? Was that a joke or is that like a plant name? Waiting for tomatoes to get bigger before we put them out. Nice! I'm gonna, I have some tomato starters. And I want to do potatoes. I hear potatoes are really easy. I haven't got a place for potatoes yet. I don't think I want to put potatoes with this garden part. But if I did, maybe I would do. I haven't got the rowing yet, like the how to row, like and what to put together. I keep having to chat GBT that part. Um, but I figure if I do carrots, a little bit of carrots, I'm gonna do tomatoes along the back. I'm gonna do tomatoes along the back. I'm gonna do a carrot right there. This is what ChatGPT told me. I'm gonna have the lettuce, and then I have zucchini, squash, and red peppers. In between the marigolds, I need to get some more marigolds. I got marigold starter seeds, but I did not get too many plants because they're kind of expensive. And with this whole garden hyperfixation that I picked up, it is kind of costly. It is kind of costing me, and I only have so much, in reserve for my month of trying to bet on myself, and this isn't going to turn a profit for a bit. So it's kind of the sillier of the options to be spending my money on. But I feel like it's giving me kind of a peace of mind that I need, but I also don't want to overwhelm myself and be like, okay, well, let me build a coop and let me get a bunch of chickens and let me, and kind of go full force at it, because I am kind of nervous. So I have a tendency to go all in a lot of directions. So I don't know what we're planting yet. Tomatoes, basil, lettuce, red bell, zucchini squash, a bunch of snapdragons. I have a little snapdragon garden. You guys want to see my snapdragon garden? The stones are the slug breeding feature. Maybe. I mean, I heard slugs bad. Purple is my favorite color crayons. Nice. Don't worry. Just do it somehow. Thank you. That's kind of how I am, where I am. Just do it. So this is one of my snapdragon plants I bought yesterday. I was like, girl, we have no business spending $30 on this plant. But it made me really happy, so I did it anyways. Growing potatoes in a big tub or something. What? I have this big tub over here, so maybe that would be perfect for it. Potatoes run wild. Do they? Oh, that excites me. I run wild, so me and potatoes will get along. This is one I made myself. I kind of left this little spot right here so that I could put like some type of like welcome thing right here. Tomatoes need more room than you think. That's what chat said, so I will have to space them out. These are my snapdragons. Oh, come on. They're being a little coy today. Look at that. Isn't it cute? These are my favorite flowers. I planted a Three Sisters in an educational project as a showcase a few years ago. This tornado is going to kill my plants in Missouri. Oh, I'm so sorry, John. That sucks. I see you have a tough life behind you. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, it can be overwhelming. I definitely recommend small with basic, easier stuff. Your plan sounds good. Nice, easy plans that will hopefully do well. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it easy so I don't overwhelm myself, because I do get overwhelmed, kind of. And I'll just shut down. You won't even tell I'm overwhelmed. I'll just be shut down. But I'll look like fully functional. So, what is the function of cardboard? To kill the plants. You have cucumber. I bought some cucumbers yesterday to not to grow, to eat, and I'm hoping to use the scraps to make more cucumbers. Dude, plants are so expensive. Seeds are cheaper but harder to start with. Exactly. So that's why I have a mixture of both. I don't have a place where... Why is my audio keep doing that? I hate when it gets dubbed. Onions. I don't have any onions yet, but I heard that those are really easy to start from, just like cut onions. So I bought some onions. I kind of did the gardening chickens at the same time. The garden took like 3 years to start getting good. Did it? How long did the chickens take? I'm interested in how long. Do you regret starting the chickens and the garden at the same time? I've been trying to like ease the chickens in there. Like, might get some chickens. I was looking at chickens today. I was thinking about building a coop. Just kind of gauge. It's definitely gonna be World War III. But if I can get it manageable before I actually get the chickens, I feel like that's better, because usually old me would have just picked them up. Would have already picked them up. I already seen the ones I wanted. I scoped them out a couple days ago. I was like, Bowflex Chris Benoit style. That's my dad's. They're edible too. The tomato in a delicate crop that attracts many pests. What? Is a delicate crop that attracts many pests and is a plant that needs a lot of water and care. Whew, I didn't know that. Did not know that. If you like garlic, I highly recommend garlic. My dad loves garlic. I like garlic too, but garlic is a good Shoot. Rosemary is also hardy. Yeah, so so I figured I probably need a couple of different types of gardens. Like this one, I think will be tomatoes, maybe some carrots, because carrots need a lot of room too. I'm going back and forth. Part of me is like, just go dig out another hole. Have a hole for watermelon. Have a hole for tomatoes. Cause that girl, the girl before me, she had just tomatoes alone by themselves. She had a few different trees, and also I have a girlfriend. She's like a massive gardener. It's hard to look at other people's gardens and go, how could I ever get to that? Um, but I think I might till out like the whole back part and put potatoes, watermelon, and herbs back there. And then this one, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Little girl, explain to me what the cardboard does, and the soil looks beautiful, fertile, and move the soil and plant directly in it. Well, now I'm you guys got me rethinking the whole cardboard thing. I feel like I don't know. I don't want the ink to ruin the soil because it's really good soil. So I'm like, really, it's been very important for me to keep the structure of the soil because I hear that that's really important. And that's what the girl before me stressed very much so. She said, the soil is very rich. Do not ruin the soil. And she was kept on saying that. Don't you ruin the soil. The way that she looked at me was like we were in a zombie apocalypse together. And she was like, I know she was looking at me because the people around didn't give a crap. You know, there's like, look, whatever. But she was looking at me like, do not ruin the soil. And I was like, okay. It's like when years have gone by. It's been like 5 or 6 years. And all I can think of is don't ruin the soil. Please don't ruin the soil. Please don't spray. Please don't ruin the soil. I'm like, please. It's good. I will literally just move into the forest. Chickens are easy, but you gotta start small. Just get yourself like 3 girls. I was only gonna get 2, just so they had friends. It's more than enough. I started with 11, and, and a year later had so many freaking eggs I couldn't keep up. Yeah, that's what I hear. So I don't want that. I just want 2. No, I have my own gem. Chickens are so expensive to get started, though. The garden can be free some years, but the chickens I always gotta feed. Yeah. You know, I smoke spinach sometimes, or I was, and that's like $20 a day. So if I think about $20 a day, a week of that, that's like $100. It's $400 a month. So if I think about it like that, or $8 for a coffee, you know, times 3 times for the week, say 16, 24, so that's 24. So that's only if I go 3 times a week. That's 50, 200. So that's $200 right there in coffee. So if I give up coffee and spinach, both, that's like $600 a month. So I guess that's how I think about it. I don't have the resources. But, this was very much not free, though. Very much not free. The cardboard was. The soil's good. Already had some of the tools. Making a homegrown. No, I'm not. What's up, Joe? Hello, hello. I don't think the ink will ruin it, but the shiny cardboard is what I've heard is not great to use. 2 is perfect. Chicks are a good option. You have returned, Yoda. You have returned. I love my chickens. It quickly became my biggest ADHD hyperfocus hobby. Really? Don't get me more excited than I already was. I've had them for 5-ish years. Yeah. Yeah, look, it's coming. I already know it's coming. I already know it's coming, and I know I'm going to be like, oh my god. No shiny. No shiny. We'll save the newspaper. Can you guys hear? I don't want it to be loud enough for you guys to like hear. Could you have quail only small space with plastic tape on it? Oh! One day I won't be farming alone. Tanisha! Thank you! Thank you so much. This has been what I've been working on. I know I've been a little unresponsive, but I have made so much progress. Rock garden next. I know a rock garden would be dope. Chickens would be perfect. Yeah, I have an area. I think I'm going to bring them down by the lake. I've got clearance by the lake. I know that that was a joke. Like maybe a side joke. I don't know. I was like, look, I'll take it. Because I was sure as shit gonna put them in the garage. I was gonna put them up in the top of the garage. I already was like, the wheels were spinning, so build me one. I will build you one. I will build you one. They need more corn, but it's human digestible in emergency. Soak beans and rice for layers you have. Nice. So cool to be able to talk to other people about this kind of stuff that I, waste to wealth. Yeah, waste to wealth. Woot woot. I'm already harvesting radishes and tomatoes out of my garden. I love that. I love getting to talk to people that also care about this stuff. It's so cool. And I wouldn't have known had I never done it. Can I speak Russian? I cannot. Doesn't help me, or doesn't stop me from, I love the bright hat, doesn't stop me from talking to the Russians though, I love the Russians because I used to live next to this family. I'm not sure if they were actually Russian or Ukrainian, but we never really spoke, but we always came out, it felt like we had a mutual understanding between each other. I would be out working on my cars, they would be out working on their cars, I'd be out doing outside stuff. They'd be out doing outside stuff. We're always outside, so it's kind of like this. I see you handling business. You see me handling business. That was the vibe that I got from them. They're always handling business. The garden will be fun. My kids love hanging out in the garden with me. It's about the only way I can get them to eat vegetables. I agree. I think that they like my kids are like, no, no vegetables, please. But now they're like, well, maybe I would eat my own vegetables. This is a solid piece of cardboard. This is really good. Huh. I'm making this way harder than it should be being. Running out of not inked cardboard. I'm frustrated about that. Makes me want to run out to Costco real quick. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm building a garden. I'm so excited. I'm trying to get like your Aunt Lisa. For real, for real. I see that in my future. I see I would like wood chips on top of all that. Cut holes to plant your starters and periodically apply compost tea or some kind of liquid fertilizer. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I want to go out and get some wood chips today. I just feel so guilty because I keep running out. I keep being like, I gotta go get this for the garden. I gotta get this for the garden. That's how it is when you're hyperfixated on something. I feel super guilty. And Tanisha, you've not made me feel bad at all, and I really appreciate that. I know that I'm like super like right now, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good. I still have to work on that menu. I really have to get that menu done. I really got to call that place for my car. That's like essential, and I haven't done it yet. It's super important. Thanks for traveling, for giving answer. It means she is a farm girl. Yeah. I am a farm girl. Just haven't got my farm up and running yet. Your mother also have... I get that way too bad. I get that way so bad. And people that don't know me, like there's a couple people that seem like they're trying to like come into my life right now. And I know that they're not equipped. I mean, I don't know that they're not equipped, but I'm like, look, right now is not the time to come into my life. I don't have time capacity or anything. I have like the barely enough capacity for the few people that I already have in my life. They're really important to me. Like my friend, her grandma just passed, and she has like all these things going on, and I feel so bad I wasn't able to get to. I've been like really late in getting back to her and stuff like that. Get it done. Your future self will be so thankful. Thank you. I really appreciate that. The encouragement on here has been insane. There's been a pretty balanced making fun of me and also encouragement, but the encouragement has just lit me up from the inside out. Yeah. Thank you. we're gonna done. But yeah, we don't have any more cardboard that doesn't have ink like that. It seemed like really important to not let any of the roots come through, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. I can't wait to see the finished product. I can't wait for you to see the finished product. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm trying to get like your Aunt Lisa. That's the goal. Find a partner, move to a giant property, have like, yeah, the little house thing sounds like dope. No way. No? Yeah, that's the goal. Not having to worry about, you know, silly nonsense, but worry about tending to the property, the animals. I'd be so happy. I am so happy. I am so happy already, but I feel like right now there's so much like I gotta worry about this, I gotta worry about that. And the majority is all, you know, alone. Unless I like go and find people to ask for help. So I can't wait to have like that routine. And I already know what I'm gonna do. I already have my expertise already. I don't know. Whatever this is called. I'll have experience. My future husband will be like, do you know how to do this? I don't think I could be with someone that like doesn't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I need somebody more knowing than I am, a little bit. I'm not afraid to like teach and show somebody something, but I feel like I need someone that's like a little bit further along in certain things. That if you don't know how to change a tire, it'll never work. I could never date somebody that doesn't know how to change a tire. I thought about that because I talked to this dude like a year and some change ago, and I was like, Cheyenne, just try, come on. And I was like, no. He's like, I have money to where I would be able to have somebody else change it. And I was like, that's cool, but what if none of that was available? What if none of that was available? I'd be like out there doing that. Yeah, no spamming, no spamming. How does it feel to be a mod? Are you a mod for any channels other than mine? Someone asked if you were married. I put, oh yeah, no, I'm not married. All I want is someone who's gonna look, one can dream. One can dream. Okay, I don't know. I feel like this is pretty good. I want to water it, even though I feel like there's some spaces that are still... Like, that's what I feel like I want in my next relationship is I want more direction, like, with things, so I could grow in the areas where I need to grow. So, like, someone that needs someone to, like, ping pong off of, you know? I think that would be something I definitely am interested in my next relationship being present. Because I can understand, like, some people are, like, afraid to tell people what to do, or they'll be like, I don't want to tell you what to do, or, you you know, it's up to you, and they say stuff like that, and it's like, no, just tell me exactly what to do. Let me see the fruits of my own labor, and then I'll remember you when it comes time for me to sow or reap the benefits of the garden or whatever. Obviously I was shown how to change a tire. I was shown how to do spark plugs, and that was like, I think that's like one of my most favorite parts of like relationships, is the learning new things and learning how to navigate the hardships of life. I'm over here yapping more than I'm doing this. Yes, first time is cool. Seems like I'm not the only one. Nope, you're not. I've been mod on TikTok, never on YouTube. Oh, okay. Makes sense. I'm here in Kentucky. I do a garden every year. This is my first time doing a garden, so I'm super excited. I can't wait to hear other people be like, I want to start a garden, but I don't know how. And I can be like, hey, I got you. I'm on my way. I can't wait to meet the younger me's out there that's like, oh, struggle. And I'm like, girl, I got you. Because people always are like that. I don't know if it's like we don't think they're serious, because I have so many people around here that's like, I will give you starters, I'll show you this and that. I think people actually love just to see somebody else starting something or doing things. Hello. MR Special Forces. The majority of my chat is usually that. So the fact that it's not is nice, and I really appreciate you. But if it does bother you, I apologize. It is majority of the time like that. And sometimes I have a crop top on, and it's even worse. But thank you to our mods. I finally got mods on the channel. I know I was kind of like some people have said like, oh, I got silenced and stuff. I do have to go find people in the silence part, but I'm busy right now, so. I feel like I want more cardboard. I'm getting frustrated. I think I might go find some more cardboard. I think I'm going to. There's only the edges really that need cardboard. I mean, I don't think the ink is going to be that big of a deal. I'm ready to go, man. Alright, what does the chat think? Do you think that it is really, really vital that we make sure all of the dirt is for sure covered by the cardboard? Or do you think a couple of the little spaces? Okay, I'll show you guys. See? Like, nope, it's fine. You think it's fine? Because like I don't have like this part of the, It said online it was really important for this part to be covered, and I have not got it fully covered. And then like there, so little places, the water will quickly degrade the cardboard and contaminate the soil. If you plant directly in that soil, you need to loosen the surfaces a little to help the roots grow faster. What? Put the rocks over it. Cover it then. If it did say that online. When you get paper or something after. Yeah, I will be putting weeds will grow. The cardboard is a good idea because that's how I've seen all the people around here doing it. Oh, snap. I forgot it was too loud. I don't want it to be too loud. Have a great ride, Superman. Just cut back too much shades out of the cardboard. You're going vegetable. Double pineapple juice. Yeah, okay. It's 9 o'clock. It's still really early. Girls haven't even gotten up and eaten breakfast. I think that I am going to... Good morning, Skillet! Good morning! Look at my garden! I was just saying bye. I gotta put this back before I get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble for bringing the trash out. I am nice. I'm kind. Yeah, so this is my garden. I'm gonna be gardening, girl. I'm gonna use those yams, not the yams, the sweet potatoes that are going bad. Day 3 at it, huh? I am getting to it. I am. Yeah, so this is as far as we got. I think that I'm gonna go to the store right now. I'm gonna get some extra cardboard. I'm going to maybe get some mulch. I don't know if I'm gonna go to town because I know the girls are gonna be like, I wanna come. So I'm probably gonna take all this cardboard off and move all the rocks, maybe like an inch. I don't want to because I feel like I did all this work, but I feel like it's important for me to do it the right way. You don't need any more. Yeah. Proud of you. I see it. And yes, use those yams over putters for sure. Yeah, because they have like roots coming out of them because I didn't eat them quick enough. So I'm going to take off the cardboard, move the rocks. I'm going to stab the ground like Julio said. But also it said to not stab it too much because it did say that it could disrupt the structure of the soil, and I don't want to do that. And then layer the cardboard down better, fix the rocks, water the cardboard, add the potting mix that I have, and then a layer of newspaper, and then another layer of soil, and then I'm going to plant the plants. So that's my plan. I have one of my on my shelf just like that. Oh, with the roots. Mine's been there like a month and a half. I'm like 2 months maybe. Where did you see the cardboard thing on YouTube? No, I didn't see the cardboard thing on YouTube. I saw the cardboard from my a few people told me about the cardboard on here, but also when I am going around my property, I live in the country, I am seeing people layering their yard with cardboard. So I'm physically able to see people doing this. People with really, really nice yards. It's streaming here, and you are in a jacket and cap. Where am I? I am in Washington. Me and the kids get squeamish with it. With the dirt? Or with the dirt? Or the worms? With the dirt. The rooting potatoes. Oh, the rooting potatoes. I know, for real. The rooting potatoes is hilarious. I know. I'm like, are they okay? Are they dangerous now because they have roots? I hope not. Yeah, yeah. Go pick up. Yeah. Don't tell me what to do. I'm leaving. This is me saying goodbye. Skillet just came in, so I am saying hi to Skillet. So I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Skillet. But I know that you're busy and you have plenty of things on your list to do. Ooh, I forgot to tell you, we found a worm, a millipede, a beetle larva the other day in the dirt. Did you? Awesome. I'm so like nervous when it comes to finding bugs as an adult. As a kid, I'm like, ooh, a bug. Just like my kids, but now I'm like, is it one of those deadly ones? I know there's a lot of deadly centipedes. Awareness just runes growing up, doesn't it? I will, I will. Bye. Have a great day. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to our mods for holding it down and keeping chat as best we could. I know there's a lot of stuff in here that be coming in here. It's my fault. But I appreciate you guys taking the brunt of a lot of it.